What's good, everyone? It's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video. For today's video, we're going to take a quick look at my top 5 shoes for summer 2023. So coming in at number 5, it's none other than the Air Jordan 1. So obviously you can go with whatever colorway you like. For me, I do have the Lost and Found Chicago colorway right here. So obviously this is a shoe that you can style up, you can style down, you can wear it with shorts, jeans, or sweats. You can really wear this shoe with anything. And obviously the Air Jordan 1 is probably one of the most popular shoes on the market currently. So it's definitely a shoe that you're going to see a ton of people wearing. It's not a shoe that's overly comfortable in my opinion. You know, if you're going to wear it for a couple hours, I don't think you're going to have any issues. But if you need a shoe for that you're going to be wearing all day underfoot, I would say this is not that shoe. But as far as styling purposes here in 2023, I do have the Air Jordan 1 coming in at number 5. So coming in at number 4, it's none other than another Air Jordan that has released recently, and that is the reimagined Air Jordan 3 in the white cement colorway. So obviously this is another shoe that's so easily worn with jeans, shorts, sweats, and especially khakis as well here in summer 2023. So what you're getting with this shoe is a full grain leather upper, those cement print or elephant print hits here at the back of the heel and toe box, the Nike Air at the back, which is kind of pre-aged along with that midsole, and then just an overall really clean silhouette here that you can wear with basically anything. It's a little bit more comfortable than the Air Jordan 1, having that polyurethane midsole with the air sole unit, but not all day comfort in my opinion, but something that's easily worn with anything, and that is very stylish as well. I really like what they did with the tongue on the newer Air Jordan 3s, so I think that this is a shoe that's great here in 2023, and it's a tried and true classic. The Air Jordan 3 comes in at number 4 for my top 5 shoes of 2023. So coming in at number 3, you are going to have the Air Max 95 in the neon colorway. Obviously you can get whatever colorway you like, but for me, the neons are the tried and true classic. So as I'm getting closer to number 1, all of these shoes are getting more and more comfortable in my opinion. The Air Max 95 does have the heel airbag, as you can see right here, and in the forefoot. And it's just a lightweight shoe that's very comfortable on foot in my opinion. The airbags aren't quite as big as what we saw back in the day in 95, but this is still a very comfortable and stylish shoe. So you can basically wear this shoe with anything. Obviously at the base of this shoe, it does start out black, but then it does kind of fade to lighter materials, and then it overall gets to that white material and white mesh here at the top. You do have a white tongue, a white liner, which I'm not a huge fan of because it does get dirty pretty quickly. But overall, again, you do have another classic in the Air Max 95. Let me know where these sit on your list, but for me, the Air Max 95 in the neon is coming in at number 3. One last thing I want to mention is I do love those 3M hits at the back of the shoe, and then also running down the middle of the shoe on the tongue. So overall, a fantastic shoe. You can find the Air Max 95 on sale on a ton of websites. I will link some down in the description, but the neon colorway, this one did release in 2020. So again, these are coming in at number 3 on my top 5 shoes of 2023. And then coming in at number 2, it's none other than the Air Max 90 or Air Max 3 from 1990, designed by Tinker Hatfield. So this is a very comfortable shoe on foot. And if you have bought any pairs from the 30th anniversary or on, they did kind of change the tooling of the Air Max 90. I do find the midsole to be a lot more comfortable underfoot. Obviously, you do have that large airbag in the heel, and then there's also a airbag encapsulated in the forefoot. The mesh upper on this shoe is so breathable, and I really like the mudguard kind of wrapping up the side. So overall, a very stylish shoe, a cult classic here in the infrared or radiant red colorway. Let me know where these guys would land on your list, but for me, they are landing at the number 2 spot for the top 5 shoes for summer of 2023. And coming in at number 1, I do have one question for you before I show you this shoe. And my question for you is, have you hugged your foot today? So coming in at number 1 is the Nike Huarache Obviously, Tinker Hatfield designed this shoe as well. This shoe for me, honestly, like this shoe is over 30 years old now, and it's actually one of the most comfortable shoes you can still buy here over 30 years later. So what you're getting within this shoe is a very soft and very comfortable Phylon midsole directly under your heel. There is a aerosol unit within this shoe. And I think where this shoe really shines is the upper of this shoe here. So you do have this neoprene material that's kind of inspired by a wetsuit. Tinker Hatfield was on a vacation wearing a wetsuit, and he loved how the material conformed to his body, and he wanted to put that within a shoe. So that's what you get here on the Nike Huaraches. So you're getting that neoprene material here at the back of the shoe that does run down the tongue, down to the toe. And then you're getting a very lightweight and breathable mesh material on the toe box, some nice leather hits here on the toe and the lateral and medial side of the shoe. Obviously, this colorway here is the Scream Green colorway. These did release in 2021 for the 30th anniversary, but for me, it's all about comfort and styling, and the Nike Huarache sits at the top of my list at number 1 for top 5 shoes of summer 2023. Let me know if you guys have worn these. They do also have these little slits on the outsole that do help for flexibility when you are walking. This was a running shoe back 30 years ago, but now for me, it's one of my favorite shoes to wear just on foot when I'm out and about. So the Nike Huarache in the Screen Green colorway comes in at number 1. Two last things I want to mention about this shoe is sizing. So sizing on the Huaraches. I'm typically a size 10.5, true to size in most of my shoes. These guys right here, I did get in a size 11.5, and I could actually go up to a size 12. So they do for sure run a full size length short. I'd even go up a size and a half, honestly, and your toe is going to be right near the end of the shoe. And then also the pricing. I believe the pricing for this shoe is 120 USD, but you can find these on sale for like 50% off on a ton of websites. So I will say, if you want a comfortable shoe that you can wear all day with no issues, look no further, because the Nike Huarache is that shoe for me. And I think if you haven't tried them, I think it's a great shoe for summertime, lightweight, breathable, and comfortable. What else can you ask for in an all-day shoe? So the Nike Huarache comes in at number 1 for my top 5 shoes of 2023. But that's going to do it for today's video on my top 5 summer shoes for 2023. Obviously, the most comfortable shoes in this bunch are these 3 right here: Huaraches, Air Max 90s, and Air Max 95s. The Jordan 3s and Jordan 1s are more for style and kind of just having those classics within my top 5 shoes that I do love to wear on a regular basis. But the Huaraches are bar none the most comfortable shoe I think I've almost ever put on, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys would have in your top 5 rotation list for summer 2023. These are mine. Let me know if any of these would make your list. As always, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that does help the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at 23mj88, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. As always, thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, peace.